Hello, my friends. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, and this is my Trading Zone report for today. And here's my chart of the S&P E-mini, and you'll see a few features on my chart, and I just want to explain what they are. First of all, there are two black horizontal lines, and those are previous closes. Those are previous gaps. And you also see my Taylor Trading Zone calculation. So I'm going to give you this Taylor Trading Zone report, or this Trading Zone report today, to explain to you how to correlate indicators and the Taylor calculations with price action and where prices went today. Now, in order to do that, I want to start a day before. I want to start yesterday, Monday, August 7th. And here's the chart, Monday, August 7th, and the gap from the previous Friday was down here at 44.99. And so prices, they actually went down sort of at the open, but then they faded the gap. And they never closed the gap. So that gap at 44.99 remained open. And so prices closed on Monday right here at 45.40. So we actually have the gap that remained from the previous Friday and the gap from Monday. Okay, so here's the, not gap, but here's the closing price for Monday. And I put that on my chart today on Tuesday, right here at 45.40, 45.39, give or take. And today, prices started right over here at 45.10, closed the previous gap, closed yesterday's gap. Again, here's the 44.99 gap from Monday, and here was Monday's gap, which never closed today. Okay, so it closed today. So where were prices going today? So after the gap closes, and the gap is a 70-75% successful trade, where were prices going? Well, I waited because I don't know where prices were going. Prices basically went downhill in the morning due to Fitch downgrades of some of the largest U.S. banks. But then they stopped their decline about midday, and that was at an intraday low of 44.82. Now, it's important to know where the intraday low and high is of the day. Always should keep in the back of your mind to make a record or make a note of where the intraday high and low is. The intraday high was put in right at the open at 45.10, 45.11, and the intraday low at about 11 o'clock at 44.82. And the prices didn't test this intraday low. So at that point, and here's my Taylor Trading Zone, where were prices trading? Now, the Taylor calculations are based on George Taylor's work 75 years ago in the grain markets, but they apply today in most markets and certainly to the E-mini futures market. And here was the Trading Zone calculation for today, and I'll show you the calculator. Here's the calculator. Resistance at 45.42, support at 45.05, giving a 37-point range. Okay, so let's go back to the chart. So the prices didn't trade up at the exact intraday, at the exact resistance or support. But what Taylor is particularly good at is putting in or forecasting the range for the day. So what I do, and what I suggest you do, is to transpose the range when you find the intraday low or high. Remember, it's important to keep track of the intraday low or high. So what I do is I clone my Taylor calculator and I transpose it to the either intraday low or high, and today I did it to the low, and here was where the transposed calculator was, right here. So the market, here's the 37-point range, okay? The market put in a low at 44.82 and closed right about at the intraday high, at the high rather, which turned out to be the intraday high, at 45.18, exactly where Taylor forecast it to be. So that's the Trading Zone for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to update my calculator, put my Trading Zone on the chart for tomorrow, Wednesday, August 9th, and I'll do this again tomorrow. Hopefully you watched that video as well. This is Marv Eisen from Timeless Dollar Trading Academy. Trade safely, use lots of patience. If you want to know more about the Trading Zone calculator or the Taylor calculator, check it out at my site at timelessdollar.com. Trade safely, use lots of patience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.